I'm Lexi Mullen, professional cyclist. I race gravel and mountain bike across the nation. I am probably most well known for riding my dog Willie. We are out in the Emporia area, a place we've been multiple times for the Unbound Gravel. Me and thousands of riders ride past these cattle every year, never questioning what goes on beyond the fence. I'm excited to get a first-hand experience with a rancher and learn so much about these roads that we do but don't know very much about.
My name is Natalie Hoagland. We're outside Eskridge, Kansas at J&N Ranch, where my family and I graze our black Hereford cattle. We're sharing our beautiful space out here with Alexi on the north course of the Unbound Gravel Race. We are a multi-generational operation. Joe and Norma Hoagland started J&N Ranch. My husband and I took it over in 2012, and our sons Dayton and Reed are leading the charge on what's to come next for our operation. All right, we're gonna go out to one of my favorite pastures, Gun Barrel Hill pasture. We're gonna check out a couple of our cows and show you the best land that we have.
I'm ready.
Ready, Willie? Yep. All right.
It's pretty unique that we come out to Emporia once a year. I've done it for about 5 years, spent thousands of miles on these roads, and have ridden past a bunch of cattle and never really thought much of it. But excited to take it a little further and experience it with a rancher.
The cows are right here, but they're probably going to be more curious about what we're doing anyways.
Well, you're on Gun Barrel Hill, probably the coolest viewpoint of the Unbound course I've ever had. Like, the question is gonna be like, what was the first time you heard there was a bike race here? And did you think that was crazy?
Well, yeah, because like we said, we don't ever see anybody out here ever, and occasionally a bicyclist will go by, and it's always the most delightful random treat. But the idea, and I've never been out here during Unbound, and that might be by design, I suppose, but the idea of having this so heavily trafficked by just professional cyclists, yeah, it's a wild concept. I really can't even picture it in my mind because it's always just us out here.
They're really curious. What's up, cows? When we're pre-riding, they will come right up to the gate. Yeah.
It's great entertainment for them too. Anything that's out of the ordinary for them is always a curiosity.
These cows in Kansas make some weird noises. I think we're gonna go on a bicycle ride.
Okay, let's do it. Okay, don't worry about the end thing.
You're good.
This is a new perspective. Boy, this is great. I like this.
The most excitement the cows have gotten in a while. She said she's in. Unbound 26.
That's right.
She made it look too good, too easy.
Scott. So we actually manually rotate these cattle from one side to the other just to make sure that the grass isn't getting run down too much or too compacted. We want to make sure that not only they are getting their best nutrition, but also the grass is able to regenerate and bring itself back so that in another 4 to 6 weeks we can flip them around again. It just takes a lot of observation to make sure that we know what's going on, but generally it's on a schedule, and then we pay attention to like Mother Nature and things like that.
Really cool. They pretty much speak cow.
Late September all the way to late November is how long these grasses can sustain these cattle, and then we like to just let the land rest and make sure that it has enough time before we come back out. Those root structures are so deep. A lot of these grasses have roots that tap down 6 to 10 foot
Wow.
beneath the earth, and that is what is going to hold all that carbon. So this is one of the biggest carbon sinks in the world because these roots have been around for millennia. And by not disturbing the land, by not pulling up all that carbon, it just is down there for hundreds and hundreds of years. I think the most important thing to take away from all of this is that these grasses are only available during the summer. They're the most nutritious. Our ruminant animals, our cows, are the only ones that are going to be able to turn that nutrition into something that us as humans can use. We can't plow this land, we can't farm this land, we can't produce anything else. So the cattle upcycle all of these nutrients and all of this grassland so that we, as the humans, get to enjoy the end product of all of that.
So cool. I did not know all grasses are made equal. Look how yummy that looks, though. Look at that. I want to test that theory, see if I can digest this. So I think what's been interesting with cycling, we've pushed, especially since COVID, into more rural places because gravel and different bikes have become available. And it's we're starting to realize in certain places that we leave more of a mark than we're supposed to. And I think when you come out in any land like this, that's a reminder for me of it's a cool place we get to go, but then you leave and it still exists.
Any effort that we can all have together where we're just working to keep the land safe, no matter what the purpose is the best effort in my mind.
I've never, as an athlete, as a professional athlete, never had access to have a conversation. Social media can be this big negative thing, but I also believe we all are on it because it's a big positive thing. The amplification of your personality online is so powerful now.
I have found that the biggest impact that I've been able to make is these one-on-one conversations, because I don't want to keep this to myself. If we don't protect it, there's only 4% left, and most of it is right here. And
That's powerful.
yeah, every effort that we make to keep it safe is really important, but also we can't do it alone. So having community understanding and conversations so that we are not trying to feel like we do it alone, because that can just feel very burdensome as well.